Hi friends. In this video, we will talk how to make friends easily. Come on, let's get started.
You are watching Top 10 TV.
Top 10. Be a good listener. In fact, reflect on an occasion when you had something to say, something important or vulnerable to share, and you knew you had the full attention of the other person. That level of attention, when you know the other person is really listening to you, makes you feel valued. It makes you feel safe, understood, and important. Being heard validates you. Unfortunately, the art of being a good listener is becoming more and more the lost art. We want to give attention to the other person face-to-face, and even phone conversations are no longer the primary way we communicate. Top 9. A person's name is the sweetest and the most important sound for him or her. Some people are great in these situations. They have the ability to recall the person's name instantly. They also remember other details such as where they met the person, what they were wearing, among other facts. So, the conversation runs smoothly as the two people happily chatter away about anything and everything. Whereas when we are caught off guard, we are embarrassed and become distracted in our own thoughts. We stutter and mumble and the conversation goes a little flab, all because we cannot remember their name. Top 8. Talk in relation to the other person's interest. If you can be a good listener and talk in terms of the other person's interests, it can end up being fun, because you get to know more about another person, and you might learn about something new. I encourage you this week to become other-focused and engage people on their terms. Based on their interests, you can talk about their goals or their careers. Do so and you'll win more friends and influence more people. Top 7. A smile is the best ornament that you can wear. Everyone has different types of smile, but all smiles send out the same message. A smile is a way of showing your happiness, love, friendliness, appreciation, and kindness. There are some people who are always smiling, which shows that they are always happy, or at least trying to be happy. Did you know? It takes less muscles to smile than to frown. If you don't want wrinkles and want to look younger, you have to smile more and frown less. A smile is infections. If you have a friend who always smiles, you also feel like smiling. Like the saying goes, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I would say, a smile a day will keep a terror away. A smile can change a person's mood. If an angry person gets a smile from the loved one or a stranger, it can change the person's anger. A smile costs nothing, but it can change someone's life. So smile with everyone. Top 6. Never tell anybody that you are wrong. There are plenty of reasons not to tell someone they're wrong. People don't like hearing someone saying that they are wrong. Talking that you are wrong, the best way to break up any friend. If they are wrong, don't tell them directly. Tell them indirectly it is not correct. Top 5. Let the other person save face. A few minutes thought and a considerable word or two will go a long way toward avoiding trampling on another person's feelings. Consider this the next time you're faced with finding fault, issuing threats, or criticizing someone in front of others. Don't criticize the person and some others try to save his face in front of other people. Top 4. Before criticizing the other person, talk about your own mistakes. The next step to changing people's ways without inflicting negative feelings is to admit that we are also susceptible to mistakes. It is much easier to listen to a description of our own faults when the person criticizing begins by humbly saying that he is also far from perfect. Admitting one's own mistakes, even when one hasn't corrected them, can help convince somebody to change his behavior. Top 3. Accept your mistake. Many people find people who admit their mistakes as a weaker person. I have even had people, including my boss, who told me not to admit what I did to the owners of my company. But so far, I have never had it backfire on me. I actually think I have earned respect from people who I admitted my mistakes to. Also, they knew from previous knowledge about me that by admitting it and fixing them, that I will not repeat the same ones. Just like when I was a kid with the crab apples, I learned that it was wrong to disrespect private property, and apologizing and cleaning his car will never let me forget it. Top 2. Be genuinely interested in others. Is one of the key principles Carnegie talks about in the book. Become genuinely interested in other people. This is something I'd worked hard to learn. Since I read the book and started to consciously try to bring into focus this into the concepts, the results have been quite remarkable. I found there is always something genuinely interesting about what somebody is doing. All I need to do is to pursue that interest I had, ask more questions and continue that conversation. It's fascinating for me, and at the same time builds a greater connection and opens up more opportunities. The key word in all of this, however, is genuine. I think that's really important. Top 1. If you are wrong, admit it. Before seeing other people's mistake, we want to see our mistake first. We don't want to blame others to our mistake. When we are right, we should win people to our side gently and tactfully. When we are wrong, that is surprisingly often, be honest and admit quickly and with enthusiasm. We want to tell them I also make mistake like that. We want to make other people confident by saying it is okay to make mistake, but don't repeat it twice. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon, and please share the information.